Okay, I think we are on. Just make sure somebody respond, make sure everything is okay and you can guys see me and hear me okay. I'll wait for a couple seconds to make sure I hear something from somebody. Hi, can you see me? Can you hear me well? Hi, Tuka. Good morning, Caroline. Carolyn. Awesome. I think we are going to start. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay, so today video is on to teach you on how the mind operates. Okay, and we are going to begin with the exercise of by closing your eyes and observing our thoughts and count how many thoughts we will have in a period of 1 minute. So just close your eyes and count every possible thought that will come on your mind. And just to let you know, to give you kind of like a little clue if you're doing this for first time, um, when you close your eyes, you might just feel something going on in your body and you create a thought. So be aware that's a thought too. Then you actually thinking that you're thinking, that's another thought. Like you cut yourself thinking. That's a really powerful thought to have. Um, any thoughts for the outside environment, anything. So just make sure you count them on your fingers and let's see how many thoughts you have. Okay, I'm gonna put my timer on my phone and I'll do the exercise with you together. Okay, start. All right, how's that? Can you put it in the chat how many thoughts you had it in period of 1 minute? Just the number, 10, 15, 20, 50. Just put how many thoughts you counted. Okay, so I'm gonna take you a little bit deeper. Okay, now I want you to close your eyes again for another minute. And I want you to think about the thoughts that you think every single day. You know, those thoughts like we always cut ourselves, or sometimes you might not be one of those people that have awareness of what you're thinking on a daily basis. What is that that comes to you every single day? What are you thinking every single day? Besides like what am I going to make for dinner or what I'm going to feed my children or you know, think about everything that comes to you on every single day. Okay, so we'll do this exercise for another minute and pay attention on those we call the dominant thoughts that keep on coming to us every single day. Okay, begin. Now think about what kind of feelings do you have associated with those dominant thoughts? What do you feel in your body while you're thinking about those dominant thoughts, whatever they are? Do you have a feeling of fear, anxiety, frustration? Or do you have a feeling of love, gratitude, joy, happiness? You can open your eyes. So we did this exercise to make you aware that our mind thinks all the time, okay? And sometimes there's these dominant thoughts that are keep on coming in our life, and every single thought that we think is pretty much related with, is correlated with a feeling. No matter what we're thinking, our body creates feeling, okay? So a lot of times, if you don't understand this process, what's happening, you are unaware. Things work in our body, but we don't have the awareness to know what actually is going on. Okay, so once I asked you, pay attention what kind of feelings you have. That's really important for you to understand and know where are you at on your daily basis. Okay, and I'm going to teach you a technique how to change that. So this is all about creating awareness of how our mind thinks. Okay, so Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "We become what we think about all day long." This is why this is so important to be aware of our thoughts, because that is what determines our results in our life. Anything, okay. I'm going to share Bob Proctor's story when he went on the quest on understanding why he got succeed and all the knowledge that he got of reading books and coaching. He got successful, and when he told relatives or friends, they couldn't get successful. So he started going on this quest and understanding why is that some people can become successful or can transform, so to speak, and some cannot. And one of his private coaches has told him about a Dr. Thurman Fleet, who in 1934, he said, in order to create health, we must treat our body holistically. And that includes the mind as well, not just the physical body. And that inspired Dr. Thurman Fleet to create an image of the mind. So, if I ask you, what is the color of your car? A picture of your car will pop up on the screen of your mind. If I ask you, what color is the interior of your car? A picture of your interior of your car will pop up on the screen of your mind. If I ask you, what is the color of your door, your front door? A picture of the door will pop up on the screen of your mind. If I ask you, what's the color of your refrigerator? The picture of the refrigerator will pop up on the screen of your mind. How many doors does your refrigerator has? 1 or 2, left or right or top or bottom? That picture of your refrigerator will pop up on the screen of your mind. But if I ask you, how does your mind looks like? You won't know, because no one has ever seen the mind. A lot of people tend to think that when you ask how the mind looks like, to think about the brain, but the brain is not the mind. The mind is a movement. It's in every cell of our body. And this is why Dr. Thurman Fleet wanted to create a picture of our mind so we can understand the mind and work better to create health. Okay? So I'm going to draw you a picture of the mind that Dr. Philippe created, and we call this the stick person. I hope you can see everything well here. I'm going to move things around here. Okay. This is how the stick person looks like. The top picture here, the top circle represents the mind. The bottom is the body. Now, this one is bigger because the body is the movement of the mind. He made a line in the middle, and the top part he called our conscious mind, and the bottom is called our subconscious mind. The conscious mind is our thinking mind. This is our intellectual mind. And our subconscious mind is our feeling mind. We are preconditioned to think with our sensory factors. We put a little antennas right here on top. And this is smell, touch, hear, see, and taste. Okay? Information comes to and through us through these sensory factors, from the environment, from people, from TV, news, radio. We constantly are bombarded with new information all the time. This is the purpose of the exercise that we just did. Our mind thinks all the time. You want it or not, it's its purpose. The subconscious mind is our feelings. So whatever thoughts we think right here, whatever ideas we ponder, the subconscious mind creates a feeling. Okay? So, these feelings here, remember when we talked about the dominant thoughts? These feelings, when happen on a daily basis, is what creates your blueprint of who you are. Okay? So, when our body creates a feeling, this feeling changes your vibration in your body, puts your body in certain vibration, depends on what you're thinking and what you're feeling, can be a positive or negative. And that vibration is what moves your body into action, and those actions is what determines the results in your life. Now, if you're thinking negative thoughts here, if you're thinking about fear, anxiety, you're bombarded with those thoughts. What kind of feelings does your body create when you think about negative thoughts? I'm sure there's not positive feelings. They're not feelings of love if you're thinking about frustration or doubt or fear. So this is why it's important to be aware. What are we thinking? Okay? Right here in our the conscious mind. Our conscious mind has the ability to accept or reject idea. Accept or reject. The conscious mind does not have ability to reject. It accepts everything that's impressed upon. If you're not aware of how this thing works, you can go outside, you see something horrible happen, and you like get stressed out, and you're thinking about, your body is creating like this, the feeling of sadness or fear, like, oh my gosh. Those feelings, actually, the brain gets a signal and creates certain hormones in our body. So this is why we become super stressful. Our cortisol levels are up the roof. So no ability to reject. This is really, really important to understand. Another thing that I would like to share here is that our conscious mind, in our conscious mind, we have intellectual faculties. And these are the faculties that actually make us completely different for the rest of the animal kingdom. Those are intuition, imagination, will, reason, memory, and perception. So this is what is so marvelous about us, the humans. With the help of these intellectual faculties, we can actually change to who we want to be. We can change these results. Okay? If you think that you don't like the person you are today, you can change. If you don't think the way how you live, you can change. If you don't like your financial situation, you can change. And I'll show you how. So with the help, the two of the most important, they're all important, but two of the most important of these intellectual faculties are imagination and will. With the imagination, we can ponder into new ideas, right? Now you already know that you can accept or reject a thought or idea here, right? You put the news on the TV, you hear something horrible, and like until a moment ago, until you didn't understood this, like, oh my gosh, you think everything is real, what you hear, and you get all stressed. Right now, you know how that affects you on this level, and you say, I'm not willing to accept that, I'm just going to turn it off. And you can reject that, and you can create new thoughts, thoughts that serve your purpose. What is that you want to think about? Who do you want to become? This is why it's important to have a goal, to know where you want to go. Okay? So with the help of the imagination, just get relaxed and start pondering and thinking about what is that you want to change, what results you want to achieve. Okay? So thinking and constantly bring those new thoughts. Okay? The will gives the power to stay focused on one thought. Our brain can only think, our mind can only think in one thought at one time. Can't think two at the same time. Only one, which is super powerful. So if you have that willpower to stay focused on the thoughts that you want to have for your goal, use your willpower. Abraham Hicks says, if you stay focused on one thought for 17 seconds, that's when the manifestation of the thought and idea begins. So stay focused. Use your willpower. Say, I want this so bad, and I'm going to do everything my willpower to stay on this. Okay? And this is a mental exercise. Okay? It's like a mental muscle. You have to repeat it. By the power of repetition, you're able to improve every single day better and better. And eventually, out of nowhere, you're going to see your new self. You're going to see you achieve your goal in no time. Okay, so that is really cool. So let's say you want to imagine yourself, I want to earn $100,000 this year or $1 million. Okay, so you're going to see yourself in details. How does that look like? Okay. Thinking about those thoughts, then get emotionally involved with that new idea or goal. Make sure you feel it right now. Imagine it. Let it open up and get relaxed. Fantasize, okay? Just like the little children. Fantasize. Make sure you feel that right now. How does that look like? Stay there for 17 seconds and let the manifestation begin. Okay? So once you bring that new feeling, this automatically changes your vibration of your body. And then that makes your body take new certain actions that are related to the goal that you want, and that automatically shows new results. Okay? I hope all of this makes sense to you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please write down in the chat or private message me. So if this resonates with any of you, if you want to have more information on the teachings of Bob Proctor, we teach this in details in our Thinking into Results program that I facilitate. If you want more information that, just private message me, let me know, and I'm willing to help you. I give 30 minutes free coaching sessions to see where you're at and how I can help you, if this is a good fit or not for you. Okay, so I will share another similar lesson for you on the fear, probably on Friday, because I think these two lessons make such a big impact on people to be able to understand this. And I remember I said it's not important what to do. We read books all the time, but if you don't know how to apply this, it doesn't really matter. You're not going to create the results that you want. Okay, so it's important to understand how to apply all this knowledge. Okay, thank you guys for watching me. Thank you so much, and I'll be back with more powerful knowledge for you. Okay, love you all. Bye bye.